It's a new month at Northeast Kids Online, and we're talking about something important. It's contentment. Contentment is learning to be okay with what you have. That can be tough, right? It's easy for us to want more instead of being okay with what we've got. But God can help us choose a different way. He can help us choose to be content and thankful. Sometimes I have trouble being content when I see what someone else has. All of a sudden, I want what they've got. You know what I mean? For example, let's say I had a bike that I love. I love it because it's bright blue and the basket on the front of it holds my favorite things. But what happens if I see someone else's new, shinier bike? Then my bike might not seem so cool. But maybe I could upcycle my bike with some stickers and cool tape or decorate the spokes. Sometimes all it takes to be content is to just change the way you look at what you've got and be grateful for it. We'll talk more about contentment in just a bit. But first, let's stand and worship together.
Dry. Sing it out. And it's an open heaven you're releasing, and we will never be denied. Cause we're stirring up. Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river. Dance in the river. Cause we're stirring up wells, stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river, jump in the river. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. And I've got a river of living water, will run dry, no more now. It's an open heaven you're releasing, and we will never be denied. Cause we're stirring up, cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river, dance in the river. Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river, jump in. With everybody singing out. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out. We cry out to you, Jesus. Deep cries out, deep cries out. Cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. We're falling into deeper waters, calling out to you. We're walking into deeper waters, going after you. Yeah, clap your hands. You guys ready? Here we go. And if he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna dance, 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 dance in the river. Dance, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna shout, 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 shout in the river. Shout, 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 yeah. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep. We cry out to you, Jesus. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep, deep cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. And do a shout of praise to the Lord.
You cannot.
Can't do.
Cannot.
Can't do.
There's no way that you can ride a unicycle.
Yes, I can. It's easy.
Easy. Prove it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I will. Unicycle John, here I come.
Woo!
Ha ha!
I thought you said you could ride a unicycle.
I can. But I still have the training wheel on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And this is the So and So Show. John?
Yeah.
You going on a bike ride?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get out and get some exercise every day, so I've been taking rides around the neighborhood.
Oh, that's a nice looking bike.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
I do,
Man, I've
yeah.
had this thing for a few years. I mean, sure, it's a little old, little rusty, but it still takes me where I want to go. That's all I need.
Ever look at your old rusty bike and think, this is all I need?
Yes?
Well, you're wrong. Looney Larry here with the latest deals in physical fitness to keep you as healthy as a horse.
Horses are not particularly healthy.
Ugh, I was hoping to get some exercise, but what's the deal with all this fresh air? Gross. I wish I could get sweaty in air conditioning and pay a lot of money for something I could do for free. Lucky you! Introducing the Laraton, a top-of-the-line exercise bike. Want to ride a bike but not go anywhere? Get a Laraton today and ditch your old, sad, bad, rusty, barely functioning, low-quality, stinky, unacceptable, cheap downer of a bike. It'll make your life better. Would I lie?
I must have one.
But, John,
Oh, it's here. Okay. Help me move it in. Come on, I'm sure it's heavy.
12 and a half minutes later.
well,
Well, what?
is it worth it? Are you happy now?
Oh, yeah, I'm so happy.
Good.
This is way better than a bicycle that actually goes places. Now I've got everything I need.
Are you absolutely sure your Laraton has everything you need?
I was sure.
Well, now you can upgrade your Laraton device with this attached digital display. Be instantly transported to other locales as you exercise. You can bike in the woods. Turn of the century London. A dystopian future. Your very own home. We've got all sorts of options. What? Look, I'm in outer space. Order a Laraton today. It is out of this world.
Well, there's no way you'll...
Thanks.
John,
I know.
why do you need all of this stuff? You already have a real bike.
Yeah, but my real bike can't take me through the Swiss Alps.
Yeah, I guess not.
Now I'm absolutely 100% certain that I have everything I need. Whoa.
But do you really?
Release my friend!
Love owning the Laraton but hate all the exhausting exercise that comes with it? Introducing Larabucks! For a small fee, you can get credit for your workouts without even doing them. Just enter your credit card number at the Laurabuck Marketplace and get fit without ever working out again. Would I lie?
Nope.
You need to purchase Larabucks.
You don't need any of this, John.
Need to be shredded.
No, John. John. Wait, listen.
Uni Larry.
No, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Oh.
Hey guys. Oh, you okay?
Great, Kellen. Quick question. Can I borrow your credit card?
Ignore him, Kellen. What are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about this. The Apostle Paul wrote this in a letter to the church of Philippi. You can read it in the book of Philippians. Paul wrote, I have learned the secret of being content no matter what happens. You see, Paul knew what it was like to have more than he needed, and he also knew what it was like to not have enough. In fact, when he wrote these words, Paul wasn't a free man. He was being held under house arrest.
So what is it, Kellen? What's the secret of being content?
Well, I'll tell you. After we check in with our friends Becky and Bathilda. Whoa! Look at the haul of candy these two have. This, my friends, is what it looks like to have more than you need. And you'd think it should be easy to be content in a situation like this, right? But then, Bathilda.
Who would do this?
Who would do this? Gross! No, not the sour candy! Who would give out sour candy? Ah! I hate sour candy with all my might! Ah!
Maybe Becky has it figured out.
Peanut butter? Oh, no. I don't like peanut butter. Okay, yeah, these got to be. But you know what? My dad likes peanut butter, so I'll just set these aside for him.
You see that? Becky was able to turn something she didn't like into a positive. While Bathilda, well, she lost her cool. Becky was content while Bathilda was not. And that's when things are going good. What happens when things aren't so good? Aw, it looks like Becky and Bathilda are a little under the weather. Okay, maybe a lot of it under the weather. This would be one of those times when it's hard for anyone to be content.
Dad! I'm uncomfortable! Dad! I need more pillows! Hello?
Bathilda's a little upset. And I totally get it. I can get that way when I'm sick too, or when I'm hungry, or when I don't get my way, or when someone has something that I want. It isn't always easy to be content. But then Paul wrote that he learned the secret of being content no matter what happens.
Thank you for the ginger ale. I wish I wasn't sick, but it's nice to know that I have someone taking care of me.
There are gonna be times when things aren't going perfectly. You're going to get sick. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be too hot or too cold or too something. And in those times, you'll need to know the secret of being content. Here it is. Paul wrote, I have learned the secret of being content no matter what happens. I am content whether I am well fed or hungry. I am content whether I have more than enough or not enough. I can do all this by the power of Christ. He gives me strength. Jesus is the secret. He gives us the strength to be content no matter what happens.
So Jesus can help me be content and stop obsessively upgrading my Laraton?
Sure.
Then why do I still want Larabucks?
Well, it's like what Paul wrote. I've learned the secret. It was something he had to learn, and it probably took some time to really get it.
So it's a process. And if I allow Jesus to work in my life over time, I can learn how to be content?
My work here is done.
Thanks, Kellen.
You bet. I'll see you guys next time.
You feel better, John?
No. Being content is hard, but I'm learning.
Then we're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
Reveal the question. When is it hardest to be content?
Well, it's obviously hard to be content when things are bad, but I actually think it's really tough to be content when things are close to perfect.
Yeah, I totally get that. Like when you're at a theme park for a big vacation, but have to wait in a long line.
Or when you've got exactly what you need and something better comes along.
Yeah, but is the Laraton really better?
Nah, I think I'm going to return it.
All sales final.
Okay.
Well, good luck with that. Until next time, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
This was the So-and-So Show.
You know, Paul was absolutely right. He knew that his relationship with God was the reason he could choose to be content through the good times and the challenges in his life. That's true for us too. Why don't you say the bottom line for this week with me? God can help you be content. That's right, He can. It's not always easy for us to be okay with what we have, but everything changes when we put our focus on Jesus and remember what He did for us. We can rely on God's Spirit to give us strength when we're not content about something. Then we think less about the things we wish we had, and instead we remember how much we do have. We know that God loves us. He's always with us, and we can trust Him no matter what. Remember what Paul wrote in his letter? He said that he had learned the secret of being content. He said, I can do all this by the power of Christ. He gives me strength. This week, if you try to be content and something isn't going the way you want, stop for a second and talk to God. Ask God what you should do next and how you can look at your situation a different way. Remember that God can help you be content. Thank you guys so much for joining us for Northeast Kids Online. And we can't wait to see you again next week. Bye, y'all.